Hello everyone. So we will build our watch list today. It's Friday, last day of the week. We want to finish the week strong. So let's wait for a few more people to join us before we begin. SPCE has been wild lately. Some crazy moves. Today on pre-market it's moving sideways. It's very unpredictable to trade it, but as we saw yesterday, it will follow SPY when SPY sold off, as you can see here. When this drop happened on SPCE as well. So I will be watching SPY again to trade this one. Alright, Todd is saying he brought the vodka. Actually, I need coffee, not vodka. Alright, my wife is asking if I want coffee. So it's 8:50, 8:53, so we should begin. I will start as usually with NISE losers and Nasdaq, and then I will move to gainers. So I will open the news window. I will link it to the other windows with this red button here. Alright, BXC is an acquisition play. I don't follow them because they don't move after the open. LTHM, its earnings. Let me clear this. Alright, LTHM, it's an earnings play. I will trade it. It's not a textbook gap down because you can see here it's gapping down to an area where previous price action was taking place. Also, the 50 moving average is right below it at 921. So let's analyze the chart a little bit more. I want to draw a line at the 50 moving average. This is the daily chart, and this is the 1 hour chart with pre-market data on. So this is the 50, this is the 200. I want to color it purple. Alright, let's move to pre-market low, pre-market high. These two levels will be very important today. If you know the style I'm trading, I am basing my decisions on these two levels. If I'm short biased or long biased. Alright, FSLY is the next stock. It's gapping down again. Earnings. We are looking for earnings, so it will do. FSLY. Alright, pre-market low is at 2101. I want to color it red. Pre-market high 2544. Actually, it's 2549. I like clean charts, that's why I'm deleting all the other lines. Also, we have the 50 moving average right here. And we have a swing low on the daily at 2052. Also, these two lines will be important, 1906 and 1834. You can see this low here and this low right here. So FSLY, it's in. SPCE, as I said, the first few minutes of this video, it's not going to be easy to predict where SPCE will go today, but we will be watching SPY to determine that. As you can see yesterday, when SPY sold off, SPCE did as well. So we have a high at 42.56. The pre-market trading is moving sideways, so it's not important. But these other lines are important. 32.06, 28.29, 26.29. And I also want the line right here. It was 2 days ago top, 38.72. So let's move to the next. This is an ETF. Right, this one is a nice gap down, but as you can see, all these small gaps right here, this shows that this is a stock that is trading in a foreign exchange. So usually we don't have a lot of range in this type of stocks. So I'm moving to Nasdaq. Losers, ZS. Let's see the news. All right, they announced earnings. ZS. Let's analyze the chart. Pre-market low, I will color it red. Actually, it's a double bottom on the pre-market trading. So after the market opens, if this level holds, we could see a bounce up to 57.95. I will delete this line, I don't need it. All right, actually, this is a perfect setup to sell some credit spreads up here if you trade options. So this is the 50 moving average. Here is a top we want to have in our chart, 53.23. All right, these are the levels for ZS. Let's move to FSLR. Again, big gap, almost 10%. It's a lot of pre-market volume, almost 300,000. It's an earnings play as well. Pre-market low. Again, this is the 1 hour chart with pre-market data on. I don't need this line. All right, I want to know where the 50 moving average is. All right, let's move back to see any other support levels in case we break the pre-market low. This top right here on the weekly, and then we go down here to 38.45 and down here to 36.51. SONO, it's gapping down 3%, but you can see here it's not creating any panic because it's inside the previous 2 days, the gap today. We are not interested. All right, that's it with the losers. Let's move to the gainers. AU is an ETF, I'm not trading it. S, Sprint Corporation, it's moving up. They announced an agreement. Let's see it. All right, they are working with T-Mobile. Apparently, they signed a contract. That's good news. This is just a 60 cents gap though, and it's already in an uptrend. I don't see it going much higher, so I'm not going to trade it. Again, I'm looking gaps that create, that's a surprise to the stockholders. This day here was a surprise. This day here is not a surprise, so I will leave it alone. LL, it was a huge runner yesterday. Definitely I will be watching it today for a continuation. All right, I see a lot of lines here. The 50 is down here, and pre-market low is down here. All right, what I want to see, it's a sell-off below 10, under over 10. I will go long, and my target will be 1060. So I will leave someone if it breaks 1060. Next target will be this top here, 1124. So this is the game plan for LL. All right, let's move to AVX. It's an acquisition play again, merger. I don't like this gap here. It's a lot of resistance from previous price action. And again, it's not earnings. All right, let's move to Nasdaq gainers. BXRX, this is a nice gap up, 22%, 1,300,000 pre-market volume. All right, let me see the news. Positive clinical readout from the company. All right, so it's a pharmaceutical. They announced some news about the new drug, and it's flying. BXRX, let me see if it's tradable on TEFs. No, it's not. When you don't see a letter here, it's not tradable. All right, EHTH, eHealth, announcing earnings. EHTH. Pre-market high 157.82. Pre-market low 128.66. Alright, I want to have this middle line here from this hourly chart, hourly bar support, and I also want the line up here. Right. I don't see any moving average close. The 50 is down to 105, so I will pass. Alright, EHTH, AERI, we see a sell-off here. Today's bouncing, it bounced over the 20 moving average and the 50, all this in pre-market, and right above it, $2 above, it's the 200. So this is showing strength. 16% gap. The volume is not crazy. 30,000. I would like to see more than 50,000. It's another pharmaceutical. Alright, they announced earnings as well. They actually missed their earnings. Alright, they are working on a therapy for glaucoma, and they actually have positive results, but their earnings show losses. So let's just wait and let the chart speak to us after the open. I will use the opening range break to determine if I will go short or long, and also my pre-market levels. Pre-market high 23.89, pre-market low 19.85. Alright, here is the 200 moving average we saw before. Here is the 50. The 50 might act as support intraday today. You can see this pre-market bar found support there as well. So this is an indication that the 50 will be support for today. Alright, these are the levels. I forgot to check if it's tradable. Yeah, it's tradable. We see a Y here. DBX, whoa, that's a huge gap. 15%, 1,300,000 volume. Dropbox announcing earnings. I remember when I traded Dropbox's IPO a few years ago. It was wild. It was moving crazy for like a few weeks. We made some good money on that IPO. So right here we have the 200 moving average. Now DBX is trading close to the pre-market high. So what that means, If it holds up here right before the open, I will set an order to go long over 21.95 and scalp it for maybe 20-30 cents. And if it goes over and under, I might take a short. So these are the levels. We also have another one here, but it's right in the middle, so we don't need it. In case we see a huge sell-off, this will be support. All right. Here actually is the 50 moving average on the daily, but again, it's too close to our 200 on the weekly, sorry. So DBX is going to be in play today. TXRH announcing earnings. It's tradable. TXRH, 10% gap. We are 20 minutes before the market opens. Pre-market highs 73.40, pre-market low 66.35. All right, it's actually an all-time high. No, it's not. We have a top right here, 75.17. All right, that's it. SFM earnings is bouncing over the 50 moving average. The 50 is right on 1762, and the 200 is going to be a target in case we see a breakout at 1878. Right, there is a lot of resistance up ahead, so we might also see a sell-off right at the open. Ideally over under 18, I might look for a short. TVIX, we made some good money yesterday. I called it in the chat room. Exactly right here, and you can see the move after it. I called it long, and we took $5 in just an hour. That was a crazy move. It was actually the best alert I gave for a year now. All right, WW earnings is breaking out of this consolidation. It's breaking above the 50 moving average, but you can see all this previous price action right here is going to act as resistance. Pre-market high 39.58. We have a top at 42.17 and pre-market low all right, these are the levels. I might draw a line here at the midpoint. It's a top from 2 days ago, so it should act as support in case we see a sell-off. BTAI, nothing interesting, nothing. All right, so let's move to the low price stocks below $10. I will go over them fast. LTHM, we already have it. CMCM, what's the news? Alright, they have some problems with Google. Accounts are being disabled. Let's see if it's tradable. It is. For those who like to trade smaller priced, lower priced stocks, pre-market low 326. Pre-market high 355. Alright, we see a low right here at 319 and right here at 290. Alright, there is not a lot of room to move. I mean, the top of this range is 360 and the low is 290, 70 cents, but it's a $3 stock, so you can trade a big size, and even a 10 cents move will give you a nice profit. Alright, these all are ETFs or foreign stocks. Fitbit, alright, they missed earnings, but you can see here the gap is only 13 cents. True. Let me see if it's tradable. It's not. EYPT, I'm sure it's not tradable. AGRX, NBV, I think it's not tradable. Oh, it's tradable. Right, we saw a huge move yesterday. It was like 50 cents on a $2 stock. That's huge. So I'm gonna be watching NBV today for a continuation. Alright, below 245 we might see a sell-off down to the lows at 225, but if it stays above this level and we see a break of 266, next resistance is up here, 277, and 314 is the 200 moving average. Alright, these are the levels for NBV. 10 minutes before the open. Alright, I'm moving to gainers, DPW. Not tradable. Alright, CRC. It's tradable, but what's the news? I don't see the news. They announced some news. Alright, I'm not gonna trade it. Or wait. Actually, you can see here it's finding some trouble to break the 50 moving average, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens after the open. If it stays below the 50 moving average, I might look for a short. I want to know where my 50 is. Alright, and also over under 858. Again, it's gonna be a short. Right, these are the levels for CRC. This period we have, it's earnings season, so that's why you see so many plays. Usually we don't have that many. We have like 5 to 8, but this period it's a lot more because companies are announcing earnings. Not tradable. HMY, not QD. Alright, let's move to NASDAQ. BXRX, we already have that one. AVDL. AVDL is not tradable. INPX is low price, not tradable, I'm sure. STY. Hey. Alright, not tradable. Alright, that's it, my watch list. Let me see some of the questions. We still have like 5 minutes. EHTH is not tradable. Let me check. Oh, you're right. My mistake. Alright. Alright, no more questions. How do you get the columns margin and tradable? Alright, I will show you how I see this. You just click how do I check if a stock is tradable or not. Just open an account manager, sorry, a trade manager. It's already open. It should open right here. You click simple and you enter the symbol you want. Oh. And if there is a Y letter here, then it's tradable. If the letter is N, like up here, is not tradable. If there is no letter at all, then it's not tradable. So that's it, guys. Thanks. I will see you in the chat room in 5 minutes. I will call some trades today. I hope we will make money. I'm having a very profitable week, $12,000 green, and I want to close it strong. So I will see you in 5 minutes. Bye bye.